What's up, everybody? It's your man Linux MLG here, and the reason why I didn't really do my, big intro that I usually do, or whatever, the going down in Chi-Town intro, is because this isn't a normal commentary that I'm doing. I'm doing this live, actually. This is going to be a help for anyone that's converting from pubs to competitive play. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you all the callouts that I've heard and on each GB or slash MLG map, because I know some people only play ICN, or some people might only want to play, variant, which 360 icons have tournaments every Saturday, and some people only play S&D or only play game battles, and so this will kind of be for both of those. And I know there's probably a couple other people that's done this on their own channels, and they have it up already before me probably, but just in case anyone comes across this before they came across anyone else's, or they search it up, hopefully they see mine. And yeah, and another thing, like I said, that the callouts I've heard that I said you might have heard, and like callouts you've heard, like, because there's multiple callouts for different teams. They each have their own callouts, whatever they're comfortable with saying, usually whatever you could say the fastest. And sometimes they have different callouts, and people have different callouts from other people, and you'll see what I mean when I come up to a spot, maybe not necessarily on Express, but on a different map, where there's multiple callouts that people have, and you could just decide which one you would prefer using, or until you get to your team, whichever one your team prefers you to use. So first, right now I'm on offense side. In case you don't know, offense is when you have bomb. You should know that. If you don't, it's okay. Like, we understand. Even if you're a pub player, if you don't play search, maybe you might not know. But this is offense side. And I'll tell you right now, every single time when you're in the lobby, top is offense, bottom is defense. And usually offense is like or blue or like teal, I think. I'm not sure with all of the exact colors, but I know bottom is usually like yellow or orange or and whatnot. But anyways, I'm gonna get straight into the callouts. Here we're in offense spawn. Like, this is obviously the spawn. You could just say, if you're on defense, their spawn, or whatever, whatever is your spawn, say our spawn, their spawn, say their spawn. If you see a guy, wherever you see him. Now, of course, here, this one is bridge. These two, this one and the one all the way across the map, these are both considered bridge. You just have to know which spawn it's at, so you could call out if it's their bridge or our bridge, is the easiest way. This is top train. And never just say train, because no one really knows. Okay, so then you might have somebody like, he just called out train, so they might look up top, and then someone right here, kills them or something, So if it's bottom train, you say bottom train. If it's top train, you say top train. And an easy way to know if someone's there is if you have you don't even really need a good headset, let alone a headset, really. As long as you can hear it, it creaks. I don't know if you could hear it now, but when you're running on it or running in it, it creaks, and you can hear that, and it has its own unique sound, whatever, the sound of you being in a train. If you crouch, it won't. Okay, so now we're going here. This is tracks right here. As you can see, these are tracks. Of course, you know how the train comes, whatever. This right here, I just call this mid, really, or hallway. This is different from track, so make sure if you say mid that you mean this, or if you say hall, you mean this, not this. This is tracks. Just remember that, because sometimes people confuse that. And then right here, this is ticket booth. I mean, I'm sure someone else might come up with lounge or something like that. I've only heard ticket booth, but you can make up your own. Now this, I just call this B steps, depending what side your team is on, left or right B steps, whatever it is, whatever you want to say. Then these are leading to bridge. If anything, you could just say bridge stairs, or bridge stairs might be confused with that. So make sure you make a distinct call out when you say, if someone is, let's say one of your teammates is coming this way, I always just warn them. If I know someone's there and I see my teammate going that way, I always warn them. It's kind of hard explaining that. I never really had a call out for that. I just kind of explain it to my teammate when I see someone there. Here, this is elevator. or some people might call it bulletproof because you can't shoot through these glasses and this glass, not these glasses. In case you didn't know that, so if you're in here, you're safe. Usually someone might plant a bomb, sit in here if they plant on left side, watch it, and then also they can't get shot from here. But then again, it's a very common spot, so people, of course, will check there every time usually. Here we call these tunnel. And just it's the same thing again. It's either their tunnel or our tunnel. You gotta really make sure you know which one you're talking about, because you can really cost your team or yourself the game if you confuse yourself with which tunnel it's in. Okay, so now we're going over here. This, I've heard two different things. I've heard computers and I've heard connectors. I usually call it connectors. I don't know why. I should probably call it computers. But yeah, that's that. And this is bottom. Connectors or computers, whichever one you call it. Sitting on here, I couldn't really tell you what this is called. If someone's watching this and they know what it's called, you put it down there. Put the time before I'm at this point and put the name of it, because I actually completely forgot what it's called. I can't think of it right now, and I don't want to waste any time. I want to try and get this through fast as possible. So let's see. Thinking Express, I pretty much went through everything on Express. Express doesn't have a lot because really, since it's pretty much symmetrical halfway. It's the same thing if you cut it from that way across. It's the same exact map, so you can always say theirs or ours for pretty much anything, you know. So yeah, so everyone knows what I am talking about, and I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here. Make sure you go check out if I have other callouts on other maps to make sure you know those callouts too. And also, I'll probably be making a series that I don't think anyone's done, but places that people never check, something like that. I was always skeptical on whether or not I should do it, because doing that I would give away my position, whether or not people know about it already but just don't check it. But because if I gave it away, then other people would go there or check if they happen to play me, if they saw my video or something. So yeah, one more call out actually, since I'm here. Call this carts. There's really no reason to call that, because no one should be anywhere over here. If they're here, you call spawn, or they'll be in tunnel. No one will usually be chilling right here for any reason. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please go check out my other videos. Thanks, guys.